Well, also watched the Super Mario movie with my kids. I took them to the theater, a small theater, because I get kind of nervous when I take my kids out on my own because there's a chance, all the chance where you may have to use the restroom, and it's like okay, someone can nab them or whatever. But I went to the small theater there, a theater kind of like in a town I kind of grew up in actually, and the movie was good. I actually enjoyed the movie quite a bit. I thought it was a really good, fun movie to watch. It was a Super Mario movie. It was when I was watching, I was like, man, this is what I wanted from out of the first movie, the Mario Brothers, movie in the '90s, god awful, horrible. It was like that's what I wanted. I was like, this actually looks like a Mario movie. This is a Mario movie. It's really cool, and I know there's some criticisms around the movie, which I don't really get because it was solid. It was great. I mean, the critics were like, "Oh, there's nostalgia berries all over the place." It's a Mario movie. If you were expecting anything else, you're the fool. You're not. You don't expect, or you don't see how it's rightfully placed, fitting to have like Mario music and Mario references and references to other Nintendo games to kind of exist in the same universe. Like, you complaining about that is kind of silly. Like, if you complain about the nostalgia element in Mario Brothers movie, the Super Mario Brothers, yet you like Smash Brothers, then you're a fool. You don't. You're not really. But I think a lot of the critics just don't quite understand. I saw someone complaining that Mario is in a cat suit and why are they doing that? It's like, what are you talking about? That's a power up in Mario 3D Land or whatever. It's like, let me just go find it actually now I think about it. Someone was complaining about Mario being like a furry now. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if we'll find the article or anything. I don't really see it. Let's see. It might be like in the Mario. I don't have the direct reference, so I may be getting it kind of wrong a little bit. But they're pretty much complaining that Mario's wearing a cat suit and was like, "What is this? What is this supposed to appeal to like the furries now?" It's like Mario's been a furry since Super Mario Brothers 3. He had the raccoon suit, had the frog suit, had a Takuni suit. What's that? It's kind of a bear. I'm not sure. Um, yeah, he's been a furry since like the beginning. Always has been. I've done a on the YouTube channel Red and Chill, which is also a podcast. I did a debate with someone about Mario versus Sonic, who is more flamboyantly homosexual in that way, and I lost that debate because really with Mario, he does tend to spend a lot of time with his brother, which I mean that's just they're bros. The main thing was that he was a furry, and I was my argument was like, oh, Sonic, Sonic is used as the furry community as an icon to idolize, or I don't know, I didn't really put it. Whereas Mario himself is a furry, it's crazy. Um. Anyway, that's yeah, but yeah, I thought the movie was really good. What we're talking about this before we get into the, obviously the music videos that we're going to react to, and the other topics. Let's talk about this real fast. They are okay. So, like I said, it's a good movie. There's all sorts of references throughout, and it's a competent like Mario film. The story's simple. It's kind of what you expect. You have the Mario and Luigi. There's gonna be some spoilers here a little bit. I don't want to spoil too much actually. So let me put it this way. So, all right. So Mario and Luigi are Brooklyn. They go from Brooklyn to the Mushroom Kingdom. Okay, that's not a surprise. But a Mario game, that's kind of the background story. Okay, and they discover this thing. They're separated when it happens, and they have to. Mario has to find his brother, try to save him, or also try to help the princess on her mission to save the Mushroom Kingdom. And there you go. There is one point where she does, it gets nabbed or will get captured or whatever. That happens. Actually, twice if you think about it. One time, first time, she kind of saves herself more or less, and though Mario did come to assist, and the second time, Mario definitely assists there. So you still have that. It's still very much a Mario story. Mario being the hero, and saving the day. Okay, people need to rely on him. Okay, I'll say Peach is more than just a damsel in distress in this movie, which is great. It's also kind of in line with like the other media that's kind of around the Super Mario Brothers games, the Super Mario like Peach. Like ever since, the first original game, it's hard to really tell a story in 8 bits. And it's a very simple concept. You just save the princess. Okay, that works. And Mario 2, obviously, I know, that's a reimagining with Doki Doki Panic. No one cares anymore. Everyone knows that. Okay. But, yeah, in that one, she was a playable character. She helped save the day. Let's see, Mario 3, yeah, she was captured. You save her, but it's kind of more than that. And also, clearly, she was doing things behind the scenes because she was sending you gifts in the mail somehow. So she was undermining Bowser every way she can. And if you ever seen the cartoon shows or seen the comics that are related to it, Peach has always been presented as, she gets captured. Obviously, Bowser has like power over her and all this stuff, can manipulate and all this stuff. But she doesn't she's not submissive. She's a fighter. She is very resistant, and that's her attitude. Okay, she doesn't give up. She just knows how to play the game, so to speak. Well, with all that said, there's some people who have an issue with the Mario movie, and they say that Princess Peach being able to kick ass is a detriment and is harmful to society. It's stupid, but we're gonna play it here. We're gonna play it, and let's put it on the screen here. Okay. Oh, let's get rid of the color stuff there. All right, make sure the volume's all set up right. I think we're good. All right, let's play this.
Now you might be thinking, Anna,
oh dang, her voice is so scratching. Man, her voice is horrible. She does not even have a voice for radio.
who cares? It's just some dumb movie. But you should care, and here's why.
Okay.
Because what they are doing is they're trying to brainwash society to think that that's how women are supposed to be. And this is dangerous because then we have women who go out there who think they're men, and they wind up getting hurt. They wind up getting raped. They wind up getting... Because this is... Who's going to consume this content? Well, young kids, right? It's a cartoon. Adults, unless you're a loser, you're probably not going to want to watch that, right? So... unless you're watching with your kids. But the reality is, this has actual ramifications on society. Young women see stuff like this, and it just brainwashes them.
This is just hogwash crap. This is much hogwash crap as someone like Anita Sarkeesian from Gamergate days crying about how like the damsel in distress trope is going to be horrible on society. This is crap. Everything's wrong about what she's saying here, and I'm glad it's called Wrong Think. It's called Wrong Think with Anna Perez. Anna Perez clearly has never played a Mario game. This is dumb. This is really, really dumb, and we'll get into it here.
Now you might be thinking, Anna, who cares? It's just some dumb...
Yeah, who does care? And honestly, I know I did a couple of reactions to the Mario trailer, and I was kind of like, are they gonna drop the damsel in distress trope? Like, what's going on with that? And I'm not going to use that. I was kind of worried that Princess Peach would be like too powerful, and it would be like her saving Mario, which would be like, okay, let's work on that a little bit. But yeah, I was wrong there. I was wrong. Especially, I totally had forgotten about the comics that were in Nintendo Power. I think they also had their standalone comics. and even the TV shows where Princess Peach was clearly willing to combat and stand strong against conflict against Bowser. It's just she wasn't that strong. There's only so much she can do. She was more trying to like be cunning and had to try to like, outthink him.
Dumb movie, but you should care, and here's why. Because what they are doing is they're either trying to brainwash society to
Brainwash society with what? That stands strong even though you're weak against a monstrosity and against a monstrous giant turtle king named Bowser. I mean, that's what's going on in the movie. That's what Princess Peach does in the movie. That's what she does in the games too before she's captured. She tries to stand strong against Bowser. Ooh, well, that's a bad message to send. What's the better message? Just give up and be submissive. Don't even fight. Don't even. I mean, this is dumb. This is so dumb.
think that that's how women are supposed to be, and this is dangerous because then we have women who go out there.
Women can do things now, Anna Perez. You have a podcast. Maybe you should go back in the kitchen if you really think this.
Who think they're men, and they wind up getting hurt. They wind up getting raped.
There's nothing like that in the movie. There's like I think she's going with the gender ideology thing, whatever. There's no any of that in this movie at all. Princess Peach is clearly a woman and is clearly kicking ass. What's wrong with that? You got something against a tough, strong woman, Anna Perez? That's weird. So are you weak? Huh? This is dumb. I see stuff like this. I was like, this is like the dumbest crap possible.
They wind up getting, because this is, who's going to consume this content? Well, young kids, right? It's a cartoon. Adults, unless
apparently adults too. That like the Mario games. Like, you haven't watched it.
You're a loser. You're probably not going to want to watch that, right? So unless you're watching it with your kids. But the reality is, this has actual ramifications on society. Young women.
Wait, back that up. Did she say, unless you're a loser, you're probably not going to want to watch it? You know what, man, Anna? You know what? You need to practice what you preach at this point. Your ass belongs in the kitchen. Yeah, you want to talk like this. Now I want to dish it back.
Women see stuff like this, and it just brainwashes them to be a feminist, to be a badass feminist, and it's not realistic.
To be a badass woman, it doesn't even have to be a woman. Just be badass and be strong and try to stand up for what's right, you know? That's what's going on in the movie. Like, the story is Bowser got the superstar, and is heading straight for the Mushroom Kingdom to take it over. Bowser wants to marry him. Is pining over Peach. Thinks he could woo Peach over and manipulate her into essentially a forced marriage there. But she's resistant. She tries to plan a way to save her kingdom. Oh, was she supposed to just not do that? And this Anna Perez person is absolutely dumb.
Women are not as strong as men. Women aren't the ones who are going to go out there and be like, watch this, let me kick ass. This like badass bitch culture is actually ruining women, and it's ruining society. And
she wasn't even presented as a badass bitch. Like, she had strength, but there was times where like it looked like Mario was stronger if you're concerned about that. It's just Mario was kind of clumsy and wasn't familiar with that world. Well, I'm getting into the details, whereas Anna has probably never even seen this movie. He doesn't even know what she's talking about. So I guess she's a pushover. I guess she's a weak woman. As a submissive, will do everything the man tells her. Probably making sandwiches in the kitchen,
Nobody knows where they stand anymore. So actually, it has real consequences. I'm sick and tired of seeing unrealistic things like that. Please make her a helpless princess again, okay?
She hasn't been a helpless princess since Mario 1, honestly. Because Mario 2, she was a playable character, and she was very good. A lot of people played her because she could float. She was very good, very agile. Mario 3, she wasn't helpless. Yes, she was captured, but she did send you gifts and stuff. She did try to help out. I guess you could say in Super Mario World, she was helpless. Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean that happens though. I mean, but really, if you look at the comics around her, about her character, and really get to understand what's going on, okay. So she knows she isn't as obviously she's not as strong as Bowser. She's not. She's not going to go 1-to-1 with him. But I mean, unless in Smash Brothers. But she can try to out manipulate him, outsmart him, trying to find ways. If he says in the comics, she flat out was punching him and trying everything she can to beat him up, and Bowser just didn't want to do it because Bowser actually loved Peach. You know, it doesn't matter. I mean, what is Anna Perez upset that she wasn't the damsel in distress? I mean, there was actually, if we want to really be splitting hairs, you could probably say 2 times in the movie she was rescued, but there was definitely one time where she was rescued, so you do have that. Okay. But she also did the thing that she did in Super Mario Bros. 3 and helped out a bit by giving Mario tips and helpful things because he doesn't know what he's doing really. He's in a new land. But yeah, this is Anna Perez. She's an idiot.
That's a lot more fitting for Princess Peach. Sorry, someone had to say it.
No, well, I'm glad you said it because it shows that you're an idiot. So there's that. Maybe go by your own words and don't be strong, don't be tough. Just go back to the kitchen, make some sandwiches. Here's some Sneeko. This guy, I don't know why people like Sneeko. I don't get it. He's an idiot too. This opinion is as well thought out as his opinion of women. This opinion he gives is as well researched as his his research on women. It says this useless blonde has been getting saved from Castle since 1985. Now she's an independent girl boss. Not an independent girl boss. Did you watch the movie? Like, she needs his help. She does help train Mario, but like she needs. Without Mario, she wouldn't have even gotten the Kongs to help out because he was able to, confront Donkey Kong. Like, we're talking to someone who doesn't even seen the movie and doesn't even care. Sneeko, I saw one clip of him describe a vagina as an open wound, like it was all icky and gross. And this guy's supposed to be like, I thought he was supposed to be like a ladies' man or some crap. He actually talks as if he's never been around a woman. And doesn't know how to please them. That's sad. That is very disappointing, actually. Actually, it's not. I don't really care anything about him, but I guess it's disappointing I say that because there's people who look up to this guy as if he gives words of wisdom for like red pill, manosphere stuff. But if you follow his advice, you're not gonna be able to please a woman because you'd be like, ooh, they have cooties, and actually probably just use the stupid, cheesy one-liners that just never work, and yeah. Well, there's that. There's our little Mario segment.